Hi guys, and welcome to this week's vlog. I just recorded this and then realised I had only done half of my makeup. So I'm glad I caught that after I'd finished recording and started to upload it, and then I went, wait, something does not look right here, and then I realised. But welcome to this week's vlog, and I want to start off by saying thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. I know a whole bunch of you actually came over from Quill18's Kerbal Space Program video where he showed off my awful rocket design that I did in my own KSP video. That I've since found out is actually an exploit that a lot of people use in KSP to get around using decouplers. I will say I had no fucking idea. I don't know how to build a rocket thing. I just sort of shoved things together, sort of like, you know, the way a kid would do. That was more or less what I did in that video, and apparently it's a well-known exploit, so I'm secretly a KSP genius or something, I don't know, but I'm glad people at least found it entertaining enough, just the complete weirdness of it. Yeah, so thank you all of you that came over and subscribed through that. I hope you enjoy the content that I'll be putting up on the channel. I sort of play a wide variety of games. I feel like I'm introducing myself. Hi, I'm MsCarsonelle. But I hope you enjoy the variety of stuff I put up in my channel, and if you have game suggestions, please do let me know. I like to know what you guys like to see. I have no idea why I've got this arm up like that, as if I'm having this strict teacher discussion. No. I like to know what you guys like to see in the channel. I might film some more KSP in the future. I've been watching Scott Manley's videos shortly after I'd recorded that, actually. I started watching Scott Manley's videos of the career mod that he's been doing, so I've been messing around with that a little bit, but mostly I've just been playing a lot of Europa Universalis. As you'll see, I've been sticking to that France save file. I've been refusing to give up. I'm like, you say the country's fucked, I say the country has the potential to... I could have planned that joke better. It's up to you, comment section. You can finish that punchline. But I think the country has potential. Probably. However, I had to admit defeat eventually, just going... After Twitch chat was just like, there's no way you're going to be able to save this. I was like, okay, fine. I'll start a new save file. But more on sort of what's happening in streams and stuff later. Whenever I manage to bring it up. But yeah, I've been playing Europa Universalis in my off-camera playthrough as Muscovy, and that's been going surprisingly well, although I did get my first comet in the game that Twitch chat had notified me about, so that was fun, although I was already pretty high in stability that I could afford a stability hit. But that save file is going really well, although I've been making multiple save files just in case. I'm like, okay, well, I've got to about this far. Now I'm going to get in a war, so I'll just save, just in case it does not work out, because I am more likely to save scum when I'm playing off camera than I am on camera. Right, channel stuff. Yeah, so we hit 2,000 subscribers, which was actually, I think I spoke about on my website, MsCarsonelle.co.uk, and probably in a previous vlog, that I'm someone that likes to make targets for myself, which is just like, it gives me something to work towards, especially when you're, you know, doing something like this. I think it's good to have sort of things that you're aiming towards, whether it be trying to get X amount of videos up per day or per week, you know, things like that basically. And my, sorry, I'm not making a lot of sense. My goal for this year was to try and get 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And because of all of you people that came over and subscribed to me through that KSP video, I have reached that well in advance. So I'm hoping now to get 3,000 by the end of the year. I've changed my goal to 3,000 at the end of the year, which I don't know whether it's possible. I need to keep getting content up in the channel. This is one thing I really need to work harder towards, because I have been slacking a lot this year, is keep getting content up in this channel and try and get a variety of things. And I'm really looking forward to starting Mass Effect in the future. But on the channel at the moment, I'm still doing Bioshock and Sherlock. I recorded a video each of that. Bioshock went up yesterday, you know, Burial at Sea episode 2, blah blah blah, and Sherlock should be up tonight at some point, whether it's up before this vlog or after this vlog, I don't know, but it will be up unless something absolutely awful has happened or YouTube is fucked up, which is probably likely, to be honest, because actually, here's the thing. The comment section is a bit messed up now, or not the comment section, and I'm saying it's a bit messed up now. Hello, have you seen YouTube comment section? I'm kidding, you guys are lovely. But when it comes to creators, we have the YouTube dashboard, and then we can go through and see all of our comments there, which is all of our recent comments regardless of what video has been commented on. As of right now, when we're accessing this, we're viewing comments from months ago, so we're not seeing the most recent comments. Oh, sorry, my voice is cracking a little bit. We're not seeing the most recent comments unless we go on to each video, and that might not always be possible because we could be getting new comments on older videos that we're completely missing. So I might miss a couple of comments, and I apologise for that, because I do try to, you know, if I don't reply, I at least try to like comments, just to let you guys know I have acknowledged you. But that's a little bit tricky at the moment, and hopefully YouTube will get that fixed really, really soon. Because they're all about, you know, you need to communicate with your community. You're making it a tiny bit, I don't know why I'm doing that, a tiny bit hard, YouTube. Now, what was I saying before that? Content up in the channel, Bioshock, Sherlock. I haven't been able to get much more recorded for that because, and it's weird mentioning this in the whole talking about YouTube and the state of the channel section of this vlog, whereas it would be more personal life stuff, but it's intertwined. If you follow me on Twitter, you would know that unfortunately yesterday, and I might get a little bit emotional talking about this because I did in the last vlog, and I tried not to bang on about it so much, and it's weird having to go through it all again. Yesterday I unfortunately had my older dog. He was I'm phrasing this in such a weird way. He was unfortunately put to sleep. He was nearly 13 years old, and he was really, really ill, and I knew it was coming. I mean, I'd been pretty much living in denial a little bit. Again, if you follow me on Twitter, if you've been coming by my Twitch streams, you'll know I've been having trouble sleeping and stuff as well, and then I've not been well, and then I've been worried about my dog, and I didn't sleep the other night. Again, if you follow me on Twitter, you would know this. I was complaining about not being able to sleep, especially after I'd had a nap. And that entire night I was just up, knowing that the vet's visit was getting closer and closer, and I'm just like, okay, maybe there's still something getting done, you know, still trying to remain optimistic. And that was when I'd recorded Bioshock and Sherlock. But I can tell, like, if something is going on, my commentary is really slacking. I mean, you guys would have seen that if you were by my streams last week when I wasn't feeling particularly great. I was very tired. My commentary completely, like, I feel as if I'm not giving it my all. And I mean, it's hardly as if I'm like an intelligent commentator or anything, but I'm someone that likes to tell a lot of jokes. Even if they're not successful jokes, I still try and tell a lot of jokes, and I still try to put at least a lot of energy into what I'm saying. And when something is going on, if I'm not 100%, I can tell it in my own commentary, and I hate myself for it. So yeah, Bioshock and Sherlock, I couldn't get much more recorded because I wasn't really feeling into the commentary. But this as well, my streams for the rest of the week, I might stream on Thursday if I'm feeling up to it, but tonight and tomorrow, and last night, I had to cancel last night. I'm not really able to stream at the moment. My headspace is just sort of all over the place. It doesn't really feel real to me that my dog's not here. And my younger dog, Carson, he hasn't taken it well. It's just I had Monty for nearly 13 years. He was here for a big portion of my life, you know. That's nearly double the amount of time I've been alive, right? He was nearly 13. That's just over, because I'm, yeah. Just over double, yeah. Just over half my life is what I'm trying to say. And I mean, yesterday after I tweeted out about him, in fact, yeah, after I tweeted out about him, sorry, heads everywhere, scattered. I forced myself to go to sleep. I couldn't really deal with the fact that he wasn't here, so I was like, well, if I'm asleep, I don't have to think about it. And I eventually woke up like midnight or something. I never ate dinner or anything. Woke up at midnight, and I went through to, you know, go get something to eat in the kitchen, and I walked past the living room, and it was just... He usually sleeps in there, so it was weird looking around and into the living room and not seeing him, and I think that's really when it hit me. Like, I was just, there I was, 12 o'clock in the kitchen making some pasta, and I'm just like, I miss my dog. I'm making jokes because I am someone that uses humour to cope with bad things, so, you know, bear with me. I have to make jokes out of things because of my coping mechanism. But yeah, it was just, it was weird, and I'm still trying to process it at the moment. And I mean, I know not everybody tends to understand why someone can be grieving over the loss of an animal and things, but pets are basically part of the family, and he was a large part of my life. He'd been through a lot with me and my family, so yeah, I'm sort of emotional about things at the moment. So yeah, moral of that is, with regards to the channel, content might be a little bit lacking at the moment. However, I do plan on recording Game of Thrones tonight when that's released, and hopefully should have videos up for that. Bioshock and Sherlock last night, tonight, and hopefully resuming from next week. Twitch streams, not streaming, might be streaming on Thursday. I'll let you guys know if you follow me on Twitter, or if you go over to twitch.tv/MsCarsonelle and use the command !next stream. That should tell you whether I'm streaming or not. What else? What else has been going on? Sorry, I'm trying to make a sense in my notes here. I have very bad handwriting. I guess we're moving on to personal life stuff. I'm going to Canada. I talked about a couple of weeks back how I more or less was trying to fundraise to go to Canada because I was invited over by Quilly, Briarstone, A Kiss for Luck, and Essentia. I'll have links to all of their channels. I assume a lot of you would know who Quilly is, but you should definitely be checking out Briarstone and A Kiss for Luck. I will link all of their stuff in the description box. They invited me over to Canada, and I'd been sort of putting off trying to directly say I was fundraising for Canada because I felt a little bit weird doing it. But you guys were super generous, and we raised the money for the flights very quickly, so now I have my flights booked, and I'll be going to Canada next month, 26th of June. Yes, is next month. June is next month, so I'll be going next month, 26th of June. Yeah, and I can't wait. I think it's going to be so fun, although I imagine I'm going to be a mess trying to navigate around airports, because I get really anxious when it comes to stuff like that. I can just, part of me feels like I'll get lost, even though I know it's not really easy to get lost in an airport. I still think part of me is going to get lost, because the last time I was in the airport by myself, I was 16. I was going to meet my friend Lisa down in London for the first time. I'd been talking to her online for a couple of years, and so I got a flight down to London, and I just remember being so anxious that day. I was like, okay, just don't panic, you know, just go through the airport. And I was following old ladies, like I was basically like looking over their shoulders and saying, oh, that looks like they're getting a flight to London. Is it possibly the same as me? Okay, you know what, just keep a safe distance from these old ladies and follow them and see where they're going. And eventually, actually, a woman seen that I was a little bit lost, and she was like, oh, you're flying by yourself, it's fine, she didn't really have that voice. She was like, it's fine, you know, just follow me, this is where you check in, okay, I'm going on the same flight. So she was really nice, and if in doubt, I'll follow old ladies at this airport, but I probably shouldn't do that, because that is, following people is bad, unless it's like on Twitter. In which case, I recommend following people on Twitter. Particularly me. I recommend following me on Twitter. Self-promotion over. What else has been going on? have no idea. I felt like I had a lot of things to talk about, and I had a list of things to talk about, and then it's just with everything yesterday, it's as if everything is irrelevant now. What is this? Words are failing me. I did a Eurovision stream on Saturday, actually. That was fun. I did not expect that to be as successful as it was, weirdly enough. Obviously, when it comes to Twitch, you have to be streaming a game. It's part of like the terms of service. You have to be streaming a game, or have it be gaming related. And obviously, watching Eurovision isn't entirely gaming related. And I did not have Eurovision up on the screen, or even played like the songs or anything. I would just link people to the YouTube stream or the iPlayer stream, although most likely the YouTube stream was the one to watch. It was just I was watching the iPlayer stream for the majority of it, and I was basically just commentating over Eurovision while playing solitaire, and there was around 40 to 50 people that stayed by that stream, so that was a lot of fun. That was weird, and I was gaining followers through it as well. Must have been for my complete amazing solitaire play, where I'd actually think I lost 15 games in a row. And let me tell you, I've been playing solitaire since then. I played solitaire yesterday, while waiting to take my dog to the vets. I kept fucking losing. How is it possible to be so fucking bad at solitaire? I am so awful at nearly every single fucking game that I thought maybe, just once in my life, a game will throw me a bone and I'll be amazing at solitaire. But no, solitaire was just like, no, fuck you. Fuck you. You're not going to win. You have a 0% win percentage. You'll lose every single fucking game. That is a lot of swearing. I apologise. I'm just very emotional about solitaire. Minesweeper as well, actually. People were saying about a Minesweeper stream. Played a little bit of that yesterday. And let me tell you, I won one game of that. I am amazing because I'd never really played Minesweeper before. So it's like, finally, this could be my game. I could be the top Minesweeper streamer on Twitch. But yeah, that Eurovision stream was a lot of fun. Don't know whether I would do something like that again in the future. Just whenever, if there's ever an event like that again, I'll probably plan it better in advance rather than just whipping up solitaire last minute. But that was fun. I can hear an alarm going off in the house. Not like a dangerous alarm, just like a phone alarm. I wouldn't still be sitting here if there was like a fire alarm going off going, yeah, it's fine. Show must go on. Yeah, so I'm just sort of trying to make sense of my notes here. I have Tequila I wrote down for some reason. Also, what the fuck is this? Blue? I don't know, but something Tequila and then blue. I see, this is the problem with me in writing notes. My phone notes are the same, actually. I write things down, and I'll be like, this is me writing things down on a phone, apparently, not, you know, on a notepad. I'll write things down, and I'll think, oh, I'll totally remember the context. I don't need to give this context. And then I forget what the context is. Tequila. Yes. Apparently, that was either worth me talking about during this vlog because it's under my vlog discussion topics column, or it was a note to myself. Just tequila. And I think we can all learn a lesson from that note. Just, when in doubt, tequila. So I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my god! That's 19 minutes. This is a long vlog. How the fuck did I manage that one? What have I even talked about? I don't know. Did I mention probably doing a Q&A? Or was that like my last take? I don't know. Mention it now. I might, you know, for that as a thank you for 2,000 subscribers. Oh yeah, now I can make sense. Breathe. One of those things. Just breathe. And then put the words out. I blew a post-it note. Now, as a thank you for 2,000 subscribers, I was thinking about possibly doing a Q&A video. However, I'm not the best at organising getting the questions in, and I don't want to keep doing Q&A videos every time there's a subscriber milestone. So I'm thinking we'll keep it as casual as possible. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below and I'll answer them in the next vlog. That surprisingly made sense. Breathing, I recommend breathing. It helps. So thank you so much. No, it didn't. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're all having an amazing day. I love you all. Bye. But yeah, thumbs up apparently. That was supposed to be a wave. Whatever. Bye.